just want to disclose ahead of time that I am long Macy's, 5 figures plus, thousands of shares. I love the value proposition of Macy's. I don't really care about how COVID might affect its short-term sales. It's been around for a century. Last year, I believe its adjusted net earnings were about 250 a share, which means it's trading at 2 years' earnings. Now, if you had a couple of $1 billion to throw at something, would you want a tiny fraction of an Enron like Tesla? Would you want to own the entire Macy's international store and online superstar? I would want to own Macy's with my $2 billion, not a fraction of a fake company, right? So I think my problem with Macy's is they don't have an Elon Musk behind them. They don't have a serious salesperson who understands their value and can really push them. So they're just sort of they're sitting on a gold mine and it's theirs. They own the gold mine, but they don't really know how to mine that well. So it's like, they're selling it in like raw chunks rather than polishing it and fine tuning it a little better. So whenever there's a vote on this, I just vote against everything management says. I really want to see a whole new management. I'd love to run Macy's. If I ran Macy's, I'd be going head to head with Amazon.com. I mean, they're only 10 steps behind them, technically. Macy's is a technology company, and I don't even know if their board of directors understands that. They probably do not. But they're a top 10 e-tailer. And with the right spirit, like if they had the sales gimmicks of a DocuSign, who they call the Amazon of digital signatures, I mean, that is a sales, whoever came up with that should be in the Sales Hall of Fame. The Amazon of digital signatures. It's such an oxymoron. That's like saying you're the Bank of America of crab apples. You're a crab apple organic farm. You do $30 a year, but you're so good at crab apples. You're the Bank of America of crab apples. Amazon is, by definition, into everything. They sell everything. DocuSign sells one thing. So how do you compare the two? They sell one thing that other major companies are also selling or giving away. And they just keep going up. Just keep going up. Moral hazard. So, meanwhile, Macy's is trading at like a 2 PE. If you had $2 billion, you could buy Macy's, and this is a century-old retail Goliath. They're a global retailer. I think they're the number one clothing retailer, if not retailer in general. They're a top 10 e-tailer, which makes them a technology company on tap waiting to go berserk if they should want to be the Amazon of clothes, They're more that than DocuSign is the Amazon of legal signatures. So, I mean, it's a great buy, financially speaking. Like I said, the management team, I think they're just like asleep at the wheel. So you switch that, you get someone good in there. That market cap needs to go to at least 20, 30 billion, at least 15-fold. That's where it can head easily. A company of that size is trading for absolutely nothing. If it goes any lower, I may file a Schedule 5D and try to take it. Is it a D or a 5D? I forget. But I may try to take the company, honestly. That's what I'm thinking right now.